My name's Dave Carroll, and I'm a storyteller. Most of my career was spent with my brother Don in our band called Sons of Maxwell. And in 2009, I posted the first in a trilogy of music videos about my poor experience with United Airlines, called United Breaks Guitars.
You broke my Taylor guitar.
It was about sharing my experience with United Airlines when my guitar was damaged with baggage handlers. And the video went viral almost right away. Millions of people watched it. It's been called one of the most important videos in Google's history, and it became an international media frenzy.
'Cause United breaks guitars.
But it really became relevant to business worldwide when BBC News reported that it dropped United Airlines stock by 10%, or $180 million. And that sparked a career in what has become a new passion for me, speaking. I've since shared my story in over 25 countries, and what stands out to me is how well the message resonates in every place I've spoken. Contrary to what people might expect, my presentation isn't focused on how to get even or destroy the reputation of a brand. I use my experience to focus on 4 key areas. Social media. You have to be where your customers are. You have to embrace it and engage in it. Fearing it doesn't serve you. Customer experience is something else I talk about. And there are no statistically insignificant customers today. You have to shoot for 100% satisfaction, knowing you're not going to get it, but you have to be the type of company that tries. Storytelling. The power of stories to change the world. We all have a great story inside of us, and to stand out today, you need to be an effective storyteller. And branding, the 4th point. Both our personal and our corporate brands rest upon the stories of other people, and that needs to be communicated. I'm really passionate about telling stories, and I always have been, I think, because I believe you and me and everyone in the world is fundamentally connected with one another, and stories have the power to remind us of that. I love being in situations where that awareness occurs, and as a musician, I've experienced countless times what it feels like to bring people who wouldn't normally be in the same room together. That's a powerful experience. And I've also discovered that I can achieve that communicating as a speaker. Those are amazing moments to experience, and from there, I have the ability to share important insights that can help make the world a better place. And that's a big part of the reason I love speaking so much, and why I pride myself on being in a constant state of readiness for opportunities to share my story anywhere at the drop of a hat.
Dave, are you in there?
Just shaving. What's up?
The client called. They've decided to go with another speaker. They're using that man who accidentally fell from a helicopter into the high canopy of the Amazon jungle and was nursed back to health by a troop of howler monkeys, and now does a presentation called Projecting Your Voice to Get Along with Others.
Mother of pearl. Dan Belvedere again? How in the blazes is that relevant to anybody?
And so, as I discovered over my 25 years in the music industry, you don't get every gig you try for, and that's okay. That's part of the business, and I've learned to deal with that.
Hey, Daddy, catch! Mommy, Daddy's got a tonic again.
Some people have questioned, is something that happened in 2009 still relevant today? And it seems to be. The reason might be because my presentation offers humor and entertainment as a backdrop to important universal truths. Things like doing the right thing, believing in yourself, changing your perspective to change your outcomes. And I hope those things never go out of style. I feel like the luckiest guy in the world today. Not only because as a musician, I've been able to do what I love for so long, but through speaking, I've also discovered there's something I love to do just as much. But as a storyteller, I don't have to choose between songwriting or speaking. In fact, I've integrated both into my work. I incorporate live music performance in my talks, and since I've been speaking, I've become a better communicator between songs and my live performances. I think if I had to choose the #1 story I'd like my audiences to leave with, it would be the value there is in taking the time to see yourself in other people, and in making caring and compassion core values of who you are, both as an individual and in a company or organization. If you can do that, then you'll find most of the problems we face will seem less daunting and serious, or they could be avoided altogether. That's the story I'm trying to convey with my platform, and I think that message can change the world.